beautiful people, and welcome to our humble abode, the Thunderdome, on this Watt Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. This program begins now. Football is magical, and we're obviously going to get a chance to chat about it today for the next few hours, and we can't thank you enough for allowing us to do that for a living. You're the greatest people on earth. We can't thank you enough, and hopefully today we give you at least a reason to say I spent some time with the boys over there in the Thunderdome. We got some great segs today.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, a lot of good segs today, okay? We got, that seg that really makes you feel tough and gritty. Yeah. We're going into the trenches with 12-year NFL vet, Super Bowl champion, player coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, AQ Shipley.
What's up, boys?
Can't wait to go into the trenches, AQ. And who are the top 5 performing offensive lines coming out of week 6? Who are the teams that have the big guys that are moving at a good pace? Who are the big guys that could maybe lead their team to another Super Bowl, just like the offensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles did last year? Who has the best offensive line in the league? Are they the best team in the league? Because that's what we've learned from last year's study is if you have the best offensive line in the league, you win the Super Bowl. That's modern football. It used to be punch them in the mouth, ground and pound, rugby-style football. We grew up on. I'm 38 years old, especially in the city of Pittsburgh. We got a lot of ground and pound back in. Steel curtain comes around. You think about that old school day. Then there was an innovation in offensive football. Ladies and gentlemen, future first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the only members of the Bull Ring of Honor down there for the Houston Texans, former Walter Payton Man of the Year whenever he raised all the money for the city of Houston, Burnley owner, Espanol owner, J.J. Watt. If you could please elaborate on your PFF usage and thoughts, especially fresh out of a week where your brother got a lower ranking than Myles Garrett in a battle, in which there's a lot of legacy, a lot of conversation, a lot of tension, a lot of rivalry, a lot of everything between those two. So if you could break it down your angle. Now, we haven't left a lot of meat on the bone with the things that we have said about PFF from a player's perspective. Now, Jage, I'm sure you have some ideas on what maybe hasn't been mentioned in this entire argument, but you have been an open, hey, we can't be putting the rankings on TV. This is not a how this goes guy for a while now. Many other people are feeling empowered to maybe say it as well, or why do you think there is a little bit of a groundswell right now where people are going, we got to change how this goes if this is how it's going to continue to go?
Well, I think first things first, that conversation, the TJ Miles conversation, people want to take that and turn it into something different. I've had my issues with PFF for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
I was their number 1 rated player. I had over 100 score while I was playing. They had to change the system. They literally came to me and told me we had to change our system because of how you did it. So this isn't a guy who had bad grades who's disgruntled. I literally was their number 1 guy. I mean, Joey Flacco, the Browns have not scored over 17 points in 11 straight games. Joey Flacco goes to the Cincinnati Bengals, scores 18 points in the first game. Like he's like the throwing of the we're calling that game, and going into the game, both teams all week long had said Quinshawn Judkins is the key to this game. He's a dynamic runner, really can do everything, explosive, will run people over. And then they throw the ball 58 times. I think they got sacked on 6 of them, so it looked like 52. But they just didn't get the run game going at any point. You can't abandon the run. This game wasn't really out of reach until like the 4th quarter. I mean, maybe end of the 3rd, but they just were chucking the ball all over the yard. And yes, I know there wasn't a lot of success in the run game early, but for them to be successful, specifically with a rookie quarterback, you have to try and get that run game going, and they could not do it.
It feels like everybody has to get the run game going. It's 2025 football in the NFL. Yep. There's 2 teams at the top, though, right now. Okay, I don't know if you know this, Jage. There's 2 teams that are 5-1. Pittsburgh Steelers 4-1, early bye week. They might become 5-1, but there's currently 2 teams 5-1. Representing the AFC, the Indianapolis Colts, of course. Yeah. Okay, everybody knew that's how that was going to be. Whenever you forecasted the season and training camp after week 6, the Indianapolis Colts could be your number 1 seed in the AFC. You know what? Give us the Hunt Trophy. Go ahead and just give us the Hunt Trophy. It's great to be here, Jage. By the way, thank you for asking. Indianapolis fans are very happy about how we're playing. And every mic'd up thing that gets released, we're a cool team too. So I mean, everything's going good here.
Good. I love the Daniel Jones mic'd up. That was great.
Which one? The one where he's talking?
Which one do you like better?
I like both. At first, I saw the one where he wasn't talking. That was great. And then I saw the one where he's talking. We have them this week. I'm very excited. I haven't been able to watch much of them. So this week, watching the film, I was really looking forward to seeing what the Colts look like. And I've had this thing in my head where it's like Danny Dimes is managing the game. He's just taking what's given to him. And then I flip on the film.
Yeah, right.
And he fires this dart into Alec Pierce in the red zone between three dudes. And I'm like, he is not just managing the game. He is firing.
Hey, brother, watch that Broncos game, dude. They blitz him like 73% of the time or something like that. You're talking about moving into pocket, eyes downfield, and throwing seeds. Every ball is a good ball. Every ball is the right decision. It's like, remember the string that they won on at the beginning of the season with no turnovers and just touchdowns, basically. They didn't punt for like 3 weeks. I mean, it has been very good very early with Shane Steichen's offense and Danny Dimes. And my source says, tell me that Danny Dimes lives in the building. He is in the building. He's a 5 a.m.er. So he's in there 5 a.m., and then he stays till the end. He's trying to build relationships with everybody. Obviously, he's only on a one-year deal with us. But everything you want from a lead quarterback, he has been. And I think if you ask the people in Indianapolis, they're like, we got to go back and watch the film of him at the Giants. What we need to see if there was, is this the same guy that was at the Giants? Because they believe that he is the perfect guy. Like, everything that was said about him, there were people on his side coming out of the draft. Like, hey, this guy worked with Manning's people. He's more athletic. He's smarter. He's tougher. He can run faster. Yeah, all those things. He's doing right now at his highest level. And I think the Colts people are like, we got so lucky that it did not work at the other places. And we're riding that wave. Ladies and gentlemen, focus on this man. AJ High. Oh, look at that. Focus. So fresh and so clear. I appreciate you doing that for us. A nice little reset. Tone's midseason college football playoff predictor here has the Ohio State Buckeyes sitting in number 1. Congrats on another Big Ten, AJ. Congrats on another Big Ten championship over there.
Yeah, we appreciate being number 1. We know it doesn't matter right now, but just everyone, just get into the dance. It's all that matters. Let's get into the dance, and everybody's got a shot. 5
SEC teams, 3 Big Ten teams, obviously Power 5, Big 12, and ACC represented as well. Your thoughts on that, AJ, and how loud that's going to be at the end of the year? Because the back-to-back national champions are Big Ten teams. I assume there's going to be some record that is going to be talked about as Big Ten teams. But whenever Penn State, no offense, AQ. Okay.
Thanks. None taken.
When Penn State does what they do, they're supposed to be a good game.
Not good.
Michigan, they're supposed to be a big game. That's supposed to be a ranked game. A lot of these Big Ten teams were supposed to have actual ranked games down the stretch. Now there's like none of them. So we're going to learn nothing really about the top teams of the Big Ten until Ohio State, Michigan obviously going to matter. But the SEC, they're going to beat each other up. AJ, they're about to beat each other up pretty good. I mean, they're all playing each other. So the debate before this comes out, whenever the actual one comes out, it's going to be gruesome. I mean, it is going to be very, very loud and toxic, AJ.
Oh, it is. Hey, Coach Saban came on here and said it. Like, he was talking about how deep the SEC is. I agree. The SEC is very deep. Well, let's see what happens once the playoffs start. Let's see if when they go head-to-head, what happens. Can the Big Ten prevail again when it comes to – when you do have to play in some elements and everything? It all changes, I think, towards the end of the year.
Well, what's the weather going to be like for college football Fanuary in Oregon? In Oregon, is that the only cold game that's on Tone's graphic here?
Yeah.
Eugene get really cold? Gumps, I assume that gets very cold up there. Is that accurate? You're from Pacific Northwest area.
Well, cold, but not as cold as it was in Ohio State that night. It won't get that cold on the West Coast.
So it's closer to Alaska. It's more north.
More rain, though, than snow over there.
I don't think I understand why it's not more rain than snow.
January, it's normally highs of 48 and lows of 34.
Oh, that's perfect football weather.
Wow.
That's perfect. Tennessee learned from last year.
Yeah.
And that's going to feel like a cakewalk compared to what it was last year. Tone, we appreciate the time and the effort, pal.
Thank you.
Let's do some takeaways, shall we, from Week 6 of the NFL season. AQ joins us every single Wednesday, and we're thankful for him. What day is it, AQ?
It's Wednesday.
It's hump day.
Hump day, baby.
Hump day. Guy tore his meniscus standing up off the couch yesterday. Today, he will tell us his top takeaways from Week 6 of the NFL season.
Mile-high maulers. Let's talk about this Broncos defense. 9 sacks from this last week. Jeez. Net negative passing yards and pressured on 50% of the rush. Let's watch Zach Allen. Wow. Just push, pull, gets the pressure. By the way, the more I watch the film, Zach Allen's the guy that's popping off this tape, making this whole thing go. Let's watch this one right here. He's going to slant inside. Take 2. Franklin Myers comes around, causes the pressure. He doesn't make the play, but guess who does? Cooper. Jonathan Cooper off the edge.
Wow, that's a good name. Hey, I'm happy you pulled that because you said guess who it was? We did not know.
No.
Yeah.
I looked around the room. I saw a lot of people that did not know, AJ.
Benito. I was waiting for
Buckeyes.
it. I was waiting for it.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Hey, AJ, you'll like this. Check out this coffee house stunt right here. What's a coffee house? Number 40 fakes like he does it. Comes around, causes the pressure. Look at Zach Allen again. Gets his hands on the football. Big Zach Allen's having a monster year. And then, Olu Fashanu. Hey, let's try and block this freak off the edge, Nick Benito. Guess what? Get out of your stance. Nope. Here he goes. Look at that get off. Right around the corner. I mean, these guys were just causing havoc all game long.
Vance Joseph, D coordinator, been a head coach before. A lot of people assume he's going to be a head coach again. He's been around a long, long time. Now he's getting taken care of by the Walton family that owns the Broncos, and we thought that could have been an advantage for Sean Payton, and maybe why he chose to go to Denver is because there is no salary cap for how much you can pay the coaches. So you can keep a great staff around if they don't want to go on to be head coaches. Vance has been there for a while now, and they've been great for a long time. I don't think they are the team we need to be putting in London games, to introduce our sport to another group, but they have been dominant for a long time with Vance back there. What is it about it? Obviously, the players are great. What is it about that scheme that makes it so damn great?
I mean, in my opinion, coaches are great, but it always starts with the players because you have the scheme, but these guys being pros, being able to go out there and execute it and adjust on the fly.
What's the second takeaway from week 6, AQ?
Nick Herbig wreaks havoc.
What up, Ooze? Herbig's a weapon. His hands, too, look spectacular from the highlights we saw.
Really good. And we got a couple of those highlights. Let's take a look here. This is the first time you've had all 3 pass rushers together. Watt, Highsmith, and Herbig, and they lined them up over the center right there. And let's go to the next one.
Should have been a first down.
Oh, so you're saying PFF. That was a good play by him, actually. Won his assignment.
Watch him beat the center here. Watch this. Boom. Over top of center. He's gone. Hit on the quarterback.
Baber just got out quick.
I was going to say football's gone, too.
Yeah, that's just a good scheme.
Next play, lines up over the guard. So they're lining him up all over the place, what they're not doing with the other ends. Over the guard, boom, quick beat outside. Again, hit on the quarterback. Again, it's a pass completed, but he's doing his job. First time. I'm showing the versatility here.
Now let's put PFF of you.
Well, now let's show him on the edge here. Let's get to the edge. Watch this inside move. Watch him lift with his inside hand. Boom, lift up, underneath.
Okay, there it is. That's a good play.
Big one.
That's good play. He had a lot of good plays.
He did.
Just not to show him.
We got another one. Let's watch him here. Outside, not go inside, go outside, run around. Another sack. Herbig is a dog. Skatte-BOOM. Favorite one of the week. And that's this guy right here. You don't need stats. You don't need stats for this guy. You know why? All you got to do is watch this tape. Let's take a look at him. Take this inside handoff, downhill. Look at Cooper DeJean come over the top. Boom! Fall down. Every single person that runs into him hits the ground on their back. Let's look at the next one. All-pro Zach Bond. You see him in the middle of the field, over the top, take the pitch, get downhill, don't go out of bounds, find somebody. Throw his ass on the ground. And then the last one, you can't measure heart. Gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, down on the goal line. Keep your feet moving. Strain. Get in the end zone. Never goes down. Never die attitude.
AJ, what are your thoughts on Skatte-BOOM?
I mean, I love the dude. I absolutely love why he's a true, he showed that to kids. Show that to every kid. Hey, you think you're playing hard? You think you're running hard? This is what running hard is. This guy is getting the most out of every single time he touches the ball. And what's awesome, when he doesn't have the ball, he's blasting dudes. He's a great blocker as well. And obviously, he's got to have been a real spark plug for that whole organization, I feel like, right now.
And we're all interested to see if he can maintain this. In college, it was spectacular.
Yeah.
JUCO, awesome. High school, incredible. Then the question was, can he do this in the NFL? We, after seeing the size of his head and the way he operates and getting a chance to learn about him, we assumed it would have success. He is having massive success, and he's playing the exact same way he has played on every football field his entire life. Guys might be bigger, guys might be faster, there might be more lights on him right now, but he is playing the same exact way.